You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. Okay. BMF is finally back after all the controversy and mess that went down when the preview came out, and I missed it, like I told y'all. Let's get into it here. Okay. So Meech and Terry are running around the hospital trying to find their sister Nicole, and Darius. I mean, we already know that Darius was stabbed, but of course we don't know if he survived or not. Oh, my nose is itching. I do everything live. Y'all not gonna really do nothing. So she tells them that he was killed. And they asked who. She said, "Is there hair on my face? I could like see on the side of my eye." I'm like, "What is that?" I'm sorry. The guy from the mall that confronted T, which is Lamar. Okay, she was upset with the brothers, and I understand why she's upset. Sure, she's been keeping this secret even from mom and dad. She's been this secret holder all these years. Like, don't tell mom and dad we selling dope. Don't tell mom and dad we're doing this. Don't tell mom and dad we're doing that. Sneaking out, whatever they were doing. She knew all the secrets. And she blames them for Darius dying. Detective Brian, of course, Detective Lopez visited, like, "Oh, you got to come down with us. Your parents are already there." Now, first of all, I'm like this. Hold up. How is that you will come bring a minor to actually go to the police station and the parents are already there? Why wouldn't the parents go to the hospital and get their kid? It made no sense to me, but whatever. Mitch wanted to go, and they was like, "Nah." So when Nicole got to the station, she confessed to her mom and dad, like started crying, like, "Man, this is, the police questioned the little girl and saying that, oh, they were trying to come after you, tell the truth, you go to jail, all this crazy." I'm like, hey, I could have been the mom. If you don't stop it, we finna leave anyway, okay? That the boy saved her life. If it hadn't been for Darius, because he wanted her. Lamar wanted to take her, and that man crazy. The police thought they had something. Oh, we're gonna try to push the little girl to get some tea on the brothers. But she was a strong young lady. She was like, "I want to go home." Then they told everybody. They knew the family didn't know this. "Oh yeah, the brothers kidnapped the little girl." I was like, "Oh man." I mean, he took her, but he didn't hurt that little girl. And was it going to? Even though it was still bad. Her parents was like, "Let's get out of here. It's a wrap. We're out. We're out. We're done." I didn't like the way that was handled, but this is the way it was back in the day anyway, to be honest with you. So the BMF was like, "Look, we got this thing. We're going to figure it out." They met with Tiny to get this deal. Okay, now I'm going to say this. I know that 50 Cent was very, very proud of the fact that he got Eminem to play the white boy Rick. And I do like it when shows do this, where they'll have somebody that we know from that time period or whatever actually come on the show. I have issues with that, because why didn't we see more of him? I feel like, okay, if you bring him on there, why not have a little bit more to say? We knew white boy Rick, we watched the gangster stuff and everything. I feel like there should be a little more to it. I don't know what you guys think about that. Okay, because when they were saying, "Oh, he's gonna be on there, white boy Rick," I'm thinking to myself, it's gonna be some stuff. The way he talked about it, I really did, but it is what it is. So now I'm live. So I'm doing this and I'm live. Okay. So Charles is doing what a father would do. He's upset. He goes to the house and tells Lucia, "We're about to leave." Lucia's like, "What about the boy?" She's like, He's like, "Look, I don't have time for that. That ship has sailed. We're not saving T. It's a wrap. I've been trying to tell you, you don't want to listen. Okay, Nicole's coming with me, whether you go or not. The thing that I think about Lamar, this fool is eating a bowl of cereal. Eating a bowl of cereal and burning, I don't know what he's burning. But once again, we have another song. We have Teddy Pendergrass song, Turn Off the Lights, Light a Candle. I mean, the scene to me is a scene that needs to be talked about, because you have this slow turn off the lights, and then you have him burning his paper, eating cereal, packing up his guns, sawed-off shotgun, automatic, Uzi, a Tech 9, got some ropes and different things. I'm like, ooh. When he left, all of a sudden, Tiny and his goons started to bah, 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 bah. And at first I was like, oh, he didn't get a hit. He's tough like that. They came into the house looking for him. They could not find him. They did find some blood stuff. They was like, oh, okay, we did hit him. Okay. Meech got with the hit. Meech was cold blooded. He was mad. Okay. He was mad. He was like, bro, trying to shake his hand. He was like, why you didn't get him? I said, the loyalty. He was like, we're going to give him, no worry about it. Meech, he was like, he's not going to go to the hospital. He's wounded. He's going to think smart. Lamar was hit in the shoulder. Okay, then he gonna break into Monique's house. This is the part that got me. Cash, that woman right there, she's playing his part, baby. When he broke into the house, it made me so mad. She's coming home with her daughter, right? Coming home, and she goes to the bathroom. She sees he up in there. He knocked her down, choked her, hit her head against the wall, but he did her really bad. Zoe comes in. She's like, Daddy, Daddy. She calls Meech. Meech comes over. He was like, you need to go to the hospital. He was like, nah, F him. I'm going to tell you where he might be at. Lucia is trying so hard to save Terry. She goes, see that lawyer? And she was like, look, please, I'm praying that you're going to do something you can to help. Come to find out, the nurse quit that was there and think that the surgeon messed up on his eye. So the police come up on the 50 boys. And Kato barely avoided going to jail at the bodega. Changed up her hair, tried to whatever, told everybody, man, it's hot in the streets. Kato visited Terry and B. Mickey to tell him, look, it's a sweep. Meech told B. Mickey he had a location on Lamar. But he said, you need to stop this stuff with Kato, period. Rules are rules. So Meech and B. Mickey, they go to the spot Lamar supposed to be at. Mask, pistols, they ready. They saw bandages, and Big Mickey was like, was gonna shoot the back of the chair, assuming it was him. And then Meech was like, bro, this little boy sitting there. Jesus. I was like, woo. Terry visited Big L and said he needed an extension. She was like, nope. She cold-blooded. At the funeral, Lord have mercy. At the funeral. Okay. They went to go see Darius' funeral. It was so sad. Lord, that woman was singing. The mother ripped up Lucia on charge. She said, your son should be the ones who was dead. She told the little girl, you should have told the truth. So much is going on in this episode. So Kato went to be Mickey's house. So upset she messed up because she's the one that hit the cop in the head. And I think I killed him. Of course, they got together and did a little thing. So Big Mickey was like, I'm going to go to the store, get some papers we can roll up. And so Katie's in the bed. She turns over. It's Lamar. I said, this fool is everywhere. He's like, should I be concerned that you up here messing with the lieutenant? Meech's lieutenant? She's like, I'm just trying to get close to him, blah, 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 He said, you know what? You killed Meech for me. Otherwise, I'm going to kill your dude. I was like, Lord, this is just not good. It's not good for her. Everything is coming down. Little mama should have been... Okay, so Big Mickey returned to his place, and he sees Lamar leaving his crib. He reached for his gun. He realized he didn't have it. He gets to the house, grabs his pistol, and put it on Kate and was like, "You better tell me what's good." She was making some sausages. He said, "I want to know why he left in my crib, and don't lie." She said, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. 50 Boys is my family. In the beginning, yes, I was trying to get close to you guys for him. Yes, I was." Lamar and Kato's dad used to run together, and when she got into, the situation, he took care of the body and ate the charge for her. She confessed to everything, but she fell in love with him. She said, "Come on, let's take down Lamar. We don't tell Meech nothing." So at the house, Terry mom got to LaWanda and said, "You've got to get him out. She's smart. I want my son out this mess." Girlfriends do have power. So LaWanda was like, "You need to choose between me and the baby or your brother." So Meech and T made a plan to get, to try to strengthen the crew. I mean, when I say they got that rainy day film, you got Detective Lopez and Brian spotted a former 50 boy running after him. Of course, Meech was there. The cop got on top of him. Kato busted a man across the head. Meech was shocked. Like, "Oh, it was Kato saved me." Okay. Bryant got there and he literally was concerned. Detective Lopez was too messed up. He died in surgery. Detective Brian, the commander, got into it because she said, "Look, I'm gonna let you know right now, if you dirty, I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna wash you out because he told me that you met up with Meech." But he was too concerned about his partner. He actually was. So now all of a sudden he want to be a cop. Ooh, that was the finale. Oh my God, it was a lot.